I mean, all the players want us. Don't check me in my DMs. All the players want us. So it's just like...
That's terrible because it's true. I have all the screenshots.
I got all the screenshots, all the tea. The players, the rappers,
so
your daddies.
You're watching this... Hey guys, so welcome back to Vivacious and Vulgar this week. Hope you guys had a great week. We're gonna get right into it today. Did you have anything to say?
No, I didn't. Let's get right into it.
Okay, cool. So we have two topics today that we want to go over. The first one is weight the root of all evil? You know, adjacent is plus sizeness promoting obesity.
No to both of those things.
Okay.
No. Because it's just like, why is me being a fat ass Kelly Price hurting you? I'm just confused. How was it promoting? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's kind of like people are saying like Lil Nas and his gay agenda. Like, how is him being gay affecting you? I just don't think me being fat has very much to do with anyone's life.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm concerned as to why people are concerned.
I think to play devil's advocate.
Fuck the devil.
That's exactly what Lil Nas did. Yikes.
And we went there.
Yeah, to play devil's advocate, I think, especially after mentioning the Lil Nas thing, I think the issue people had was that he reaches a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because he's very popular. And I think the same can be said for plus size content creators. Or Lizzo, who is a huge star. Her being comfortable in her body makes other people who are as big as her, or you know, whatever the case may be in other people's eyes, think that it's okay to be unhealthy, assuming that they're unhealthy.
Yeah. But it's just like me being a plus size woman, me being a plus size creator, why are you upset that I like to eat cake? I want my cake and I want to eat it too. Why are you mad that I'm fat? I don't understand how that's promoting anything. Because it's like, if you see me eating, if that makes you want to eat, that's not my fault. The food is good. I don't know. Is that going to make you fat? Like, I just don't understand the whole promoting obesity for plus size women. And I think it's coming from people not being comfortable with seeing other people love themselves in a different space. So like for gay people or for transgender people, like people when the Pride movement first started, when I feel like maybe let's just say 10 years ago since I've been in this world, I think there was a point where people were really upset because we were uneducated and not comfortable seeing it because it was something new. So I think that's really what it is. It's just something new because plus size women have not gotten love for a very long time. And now it's like, I mean, all the players want us. Don't check me in my DMs. All the players want us. So it's just like...
That's terrible because it's true. I have all the screenshots.
I got all the screenshots, all the tea. The players, the rappers,
so
your daddies.
You're watching this and you've been in her DMs, I know.
Okay. So, the Grammy nominated people, like, don't play like I don't get play because I'm plus size, because I do. So it's just like, you're mad that I'm fat. If you don't want to eat a ho-ho, don't eat one. I'm gonna eat it. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, I'm going to eat, and I don't understand how my agenda in wanting to be, you know, a snack, but also eat a snack. I don't understand how that affects you.
Full course meal.
Actually, you're right. I'm soul food. I don't know why me being soul food and me also wanting to eat soul food affects anybody.
Shouldn't never call me a fat ass Kelly Price. You get mad off of that little bitty bull though. That's up. It's life. Deal with it.
I think the issue is the assumption that all big people are unhealthy.
Definitely.
Or that how big you are equates to being unhealthy. I don't get that. There's a lot of skinny people who are unhealthy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are small who you think is healthy is unhealthy. And unhealthy can mean a multitude of things.
Yeah.
It can mean physically, it can be mentally. Like, I don't get it. Like, that's where I don't get it at. Where the assumption,
because the BMI by itself is like, at this point, wasn't even created for most people. And yet it's also just like, just because you're skinny doesn't mean that you're healthy. Just because you're big doesn't mean that you're unhealthy. So it's just a social norm and a social construct and perspective that has been made that makes it feel. Because I feel like every time I go to the doctor, every single time, I could go in there for an earache and they'd be like, "You're overweight."
Yes.
I'm like, okay, like, I know I may be a little chubby over here, but that cannot possibly be the reason I have an earache right now.
Yes.
Literally. Like, I'll be like, I broke my foot. I swear to God, the doctor was like, "You're overweight." It's because I stepped on something. It wasn't because I'm, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it cannot be the root of all evil. And so I think that's something in the medical field that needs to be cleared, as well as just, like, everyone's perception overall. I think the U.S. specifically has done a really good job in accepting bigger people, women and men, because I think, you know, fat boys get played too. Teddy bears. You know what I'm saying? So I think just all bodies being very conformative in like our own way. But other countries haven't caught up yet, and that's fine. But I hate the whole, like, you're promoting obesity.
Yeah, like, the promotion of obesity is terrible. We're promoting just loving where you are right now, because if you hate where you are right now, you're going to hate where you are later on after losing the weight. Like, the love comes from inside out, not outside within. That doesn't even make sense. So,
I'm sorry, did I cut you off? I'm so sorry.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. I swear to God, I did. I'm so sorry.
I stopped talking because of the ice cream jokes. Totally fine. No, but that was a word. She be dropping gems, y'all. No, it definitely comes from within. So you could be a fat ass Kelly Price and, like, love yourself. Yes. Or you could be Paris Hilton in 2002 when she was skinny as a crackhead and not love yourself. So it just really varies. And that's on you.
Yes. And a part of...
No, I was just saying, and it just really comes down to the individual.
Yeah, exactly. And a part of loving yourself, if you truly love yourself, is taking care of your body. So if you're taking care of your body, nobody else needs to be concerned with what you're doing with it.
And if you're not, nobody needs to be concerned about it either.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I'm not
take care of your body.
Yes, please take care of your body. But I'm saying, like, unless I'm, like, a crackhead, like, why are you concerned that I want to hit a Jack in the Box and Krispy Kreme in the same night? Like, why?
Yeah,
Who
it
cares?
could be my cheat day.
You know what I'm saying?
I could literally be smaller than what I was a month ago.
Exactly.
I could literally be on my entire weight loss journey. I could have been 500 pounds 2 months ago. And because I'm 300 now, I'm not where I was. But because you still see me as big, there's an issue.
And also, I want to know, like, what, in the social norm, what is considered big now? Because there's thick, and then there's fat, and then there's big. So, to you, in your own... or obese. So, in your brain, like, what is the different tiers? So, like, what is considered thick? Like a size 12? Or like a...
Girl, I wouldn't even say sizes. Like,
because
I have seen size 12s that ain't got nothing.
Yeah, and I'm a size 14 that doesn't have anything. So, it's fine.
I'm not entirely sure. I think for me, just like for obese, I feel like when you start having health issues, that's the cause of your weight, because, you know, your body's telling you, there's too much weight, like, you need to shut it off. Like, I feel like that's when obese, because I feel like obese is a medical term. So when medical terminology starts coming into play, that's when your body's telling you something's wrong, like, we're in a state of emergency, something needs to change, unless like, we're gonna go down. Like, the whole ship's gonna sink.
Exactly.
All the other ones, like, I don't even
Yeah.
I don't even care to even put anybody in a category, because at the end of the day,
yeah,
if you think you thick.
Period. Yeah.
If you think you fat, you fat. Cause, and you know, honestly, I just feel like, I'm tired of people attaching like being fat, thick, or whatever to like automatically like being ugly. Like, you know, when somebody says, "Oh my God, I'm fat," and they go, "You're beautiful," and it's like, I didn't say I wasn't beautiful.
Hold on. Because fat is not synonymous to ugly. Let's get that straight. No, I definitely have got that, because I just be like, who said anything about ugly?
I just have a little big, like,
yeah,
hot today.
And even me saying I'm fat, that don't mean anything negative. I could just be like, yeah, like I'm fat. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's just like when a skinny person says, "Oh, I'm skinny," like people aren't like, "Oh no, you're not skinny." Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like when I say fat, why are you like, "Oh no, you're like, no, I'm fat," and it's fine. It's fine. We're fat and fine over here, because fat is not synonymous to ugly. Let's make that straight.
Yes, I think it's, you guys are projecting your uncomfortableness onto us.
Bloop.
And don't do that. We're just in the moment, just probably saying we're fat for whatever reason, because we probably ate 2 Big Macs and 2 large fries, and that's okay.
Ew,
I never did that. I can eat a Big Mac on a good day.
I'm not a McDonald's fan.
I like girl.
I can eat an ultimate cheeseburger from Jack in the Box.
Oh my God.
You know he's fat. That was so good.
Yes. Ultimate cheeseburgers or the big
fat
beef
girl
from
conversation.
Rally's / Checkers. Oh my God, we stayed there in high school.
That 2 for $5. Hit it up. If y'all don't know,
they don't even have it like they did anymore.
Really?
It's really hard to catch them. You know, back in the day, which was actually quite a while ago. We talking like 2012 through 2015. That's when we was going to rallies and stuff.
Screaming.
All the time, like off the bus stop. I was calling my daddy, going, "We done eating. Can you come pick us up?"
Yeah, good times.
Yes.
No, but definitely fat is not synonymous to ugly.
Mm-hmm.
That whole like, "Oh, you're not fat." No, I said what I said and I meant it.
Yeah.
I'm standing by that. Fat and fine.
Yeah.
For forever. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, the whole agenda thing, I think the word agenda is just what bothers me, because I just don't understand why me doing something automatically makes you want to do something. Yeah. Like, that goes back to the whole, like, if your friends jump off a bridge, you're gonna do it too. Like, if I see my friend over there eating a salad, that's promoting, like, being healthy. Obviously, I haven't picked that, so whose agenda is working? Whose agenda's working?
She's annoying.
I just want to know.
She's annoying.
Whose agenda's working? Who said that?
Mm-hmm.
Who said that? But yeah, that's all.
Yeah, and if you're one of those people that gets uncomfortable, I've been in these situations before. It wasn't technically directed towards me, but I've been out with, and somebody who was in the group just had something to say about, "Oh my God, I can't believe you guys was able to order all this food." And she was the smallest out of all of us, but I definitely just had to look at her. Girl, yes.
I remember
Girl,
that.
yes. But it has stuck with me because...
That's funny you still remember that. That was years ago.
No, that was years ago. But I felt so bad for her family.
Yeah.
Like, for you to get invited and that's how you feel, like...
Yeah.
There's no reason to comment on how much somebody is eating or not eating. You know, unless you've noticed patterns. But baby, I know you ain't with them like that to notice patterns like that.
Yeah.
You know, we're out eating. Like, you know, we were at Boiling Crab. So, you know, for y'all who's been to Boiling Crab, you eat with your hands. You don't even get utensils. Like, you go there to eat. You go there to grub. So, I don't get it. I didn't get it. Yeah. So, don't be one of those people that comment on people's food, what they eating, they feel like they've been eating too many sweets lately, whatever the case may be, like, especially in any relationship, because they're grown and you should trust them to do the right thing.
Yeah. You
should trust them to stop themselves until you start seeing an unhealthy pattern.
Definitely.
Like, if you see 5,000 Twinkies a day going down their throat every time you see them, that's an issue.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you have to really sit down. But, like, yes, but if you only get together you know, maybe a couple of times out the month or whatever, maybe they choose to have those cheat days.
Yeah.
When the times that you guys decide to go out, like, you know, you just never know what somebody's going through, what their life is. So just be mindful of how you talk to people, what you say, how you say it, because it definitely can come off like in an ugly way. Because I definitely thought that was ugly. I was just like, ugh. You could have stayed at home.
Right. And you can't eat with us no more. Like, you can't stay with us. You can't eat with us. None of that.
Yeah, not at all. And I could tell that it made all the women at the table uncomfortable. I don't even think the dad noticed. Yeah. I don't even think he noticed. But it made everybody else uncomfortable. I wasn't uncomfortable because I was still going to eat. So I didn't give a damn. But everybody else was like, did she really just say that?
Yeah. Like, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. Like, and the way she said it, it was just like, oh, you guys are really gonna eat all this food? Like,
you can leave.
Like, yes, without question.
You're really gonna eat?
Are you gonna eat that little food? I can't even. And then afterwards, she was like, "That's it. Oh my god, I'm so full." Like, I can't. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so full." Like, and I couldn't even finish all of my. Literally.
Girl.
I can't even finish all my food. Girl, then go sit in the car.
Go sit in the car and go take a walk.
Cause I ain't done. I ain't done. Or another basket. Fries.
Bloop.
Order some more sausage, actually. With the whole shebang sauce. Everything.
A mess.
And put some wings on there, too.
I hate you.
No, for real. Like, it was just terrible, guys.
Yeah.
So don't be one of those people that comment or say insensitive things. Even if you don't think it's insensitive.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Like, you know, if it's... What's the saying?
If you have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
If your mama wouldn't say it, don't say it. Actually, I'd hit that back.
Yeah, I was like...
My mama...
I said, my mama would say some things. Hold
my
on.
mama would say some things, too. No, if your mama would say it, don't say it. I would put it like that.
Yeah, let's reverse.
Okay, so do we have anything else to go off on that topic? Okay, so the next and last topic we'd like to talk about is, can you be nude and still respect yourself? I know, I'm sorry. I'm getting like, I don't know, restless for some reason. I don't know.
Wait, repeat the question again?
Oh, can you be nude and respect yourself still?
Abso-freaking-alutely.
Yeah.
I think nudity, it's like, the older I get, the more comfortable with nudity I am. Not necessarily for myself. Like, I personally don't think I would like pose nude. Well, actually, that's up for debate. But I'm not somebody that like walks around naked or anything. But I understand it because it's just like, it's your natural human form. So why is it so offensive to people? And for women that walk around wearing like skimpy clothes or risque clothes, it's like, again, that goes back to the whole perception. Like, why are you upset because I'm doing this? Because it's like, if a man walks around with his shirt off and a woman wears a bralette, we don't level or ration the man's respect for himself. We only say that for a woman. So I think that you can respect yourself 100%. Fully nude. You want to walk around the neighborhood naked, okay?
Yeah.
That's your natural form. You were born that way, literally.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And nobody be saying nothing when y'all be having y'all shirt off and y'all sweatpants be.
Child, them sweatpants. Woo!
That thing be thangin'.
Ooh, great. Great sweatpants season is coming. And we are excited. We're excited.
Yeah,
well,
that thing be thangin', and nobody be talking about it.
Exactly.
Because it's just, it's your natural.
It's your natural state.
Yeah, and you know, you just happen to be endowed and child. Yeah. I lost my whole train of thought after talking about that. That's terrible.
She's about to go home, y'all.
Shut up. She is so annoying. Yeah, nudity. Yeah, exactly how she said it. Yeah. It's your natural form. That's how you were born. I think the issue begins when, you know, I feel like all problems start at home for the most part. Because
like it's not being exposed.
Yeah, because I know growing up, my mama gave me the 401 on everything. Like, she'd be like, don't let man do this to your little da-da-da. And I'd be like, my little da-da-da?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, she's like, you know, you little twat, whatever. You know, back then, you know, parents used twat and all that other stuff. It sounds so just, yeah, right? Like,
my mom says that too. I'd be like,
yeah, it's a little weird hearing twat. But, you know, through that, I have, you know, nudity, like she said, doesn't really bother her. And as I got older in general, it didn't really bother me either. And I just think that the way society views it, it has stuck with us in some way, shape, or form. You know, like, you know, you always see in movies, whenever you see a girl naked, the boy's like, oh my God, like, I'm sorry, or I'm going to sit there and sexualize her. You know, like, I'm going to sit there and go, ooh, versus, and, you know, it's crazy because whenever you see, if a woman sees a man, she'll go, oh my God, like, can you put that away?
Rather than...
And typically they'll go, why? Like, the men is portrayed as that being, that's what it is, versus women always go to grab something to cover themselves up. So it's not only in how you yourself have, you know, digested it, but how others have digested it too, and their response to it. Like, definitely. to feel like you have to cover yourself up when that is your body. That's what it is. Having kids, like, our bodies are made to have kids.
Yeah. And our bodies literally feed children.
Yes.
Or
we birth kids with this body.
Yeah.
So what's the issue with seeing it naked?
I think it all just comes back to just over sexualization. From the European like construct, because like originally like natives, when they're in America, this is getting like real historical, but like Native Americans were not like fully clothed or were skimpier things, but Europeans came over and had them wear clothes and said that this is the way. So it just, and even like in Africa and like most Latin American countries, like wearing skimpier clothes as opposed to Europeans, and so now it's like the norm to be covered. But it's like,
what's hot out there?
It's hot, and it just it's like, just because even like changing in front of people, like obviously, I mean, I don't ever want to suggest that anybody wants to see my goods, but I'm just like, if I'm getting dressed and you're sitting there, like, I mean, you can look or not look, but to me it's like, this is what I got going on. Admire, don't admire, I don't really care. But it's even, you know, people being like really uncomfortable changing in front of each other. But yeah, I don't think that for women specifically it should come down to how much you respect yourself, because we would never say that about a man. So
and you should never feel like you are disrespecting yourself by wanting to flaunt your body. There's nothing wrong with you feeling great and beautiful in a piece of clothing or without a piece of clothing. You should feel beautiful with or without clothing.
Absolutely.
Regardless. So if somebody feels like you're disrespecting yourself, no, just tell them that they're projecting on you and that they need to pull themselves together.
Yes. No.
Because what you wear, what you don't wear does not equate to if you should be respected or not. In any way, shape, or form. You know, so.
Yeah. Anything to say about that?
Wow.
Anything else to say about that one?
No. I mean, I guess I have a little. So, I guess from speaking from experience too, like, I am very well endowed, like, in my top half. And so there's just some tops, you know, you just can't hide stuff in. There's just some certain outfits that you just can't hide stuff in. Like, it's always gonna show, so why be ashamed of it?
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form. And 9 times out of 10, if somebody makes you feel shameful for it, it's probably because somebody made them feel shameful about showing off a part of their body or something that they thought was okay, but then somebody else said, no, it's not okay.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're uncomfortable, then you're uncomfortable. That's a you problem. That sounds like a personal problem. It's not my problem.
Exactly.
You know, and divert your eyes. That's why, you know, never mind. You know, I'm not even gonna say that. So don't ever let somebody make you feel ashamed for what is on your body.
Exactly.
in any way, shape, or form. And, you know, it's interesting too. I feel like in the Black community, when it comes to women and how they grow up, the young girls, I think we've talked about this before, about the over-sexualizing of our young girls.
Yeah.
Growing up, I feel like that's a huge part of it too. Like us walking into a room with shorts on and maybe we don't have a bra on underneath our tank top, and, you know, our aunt or mom putting us and going, you know, this house is full of men. Okay, and they're in my house. I live here. And why aren't you questioning them, diverting their eyes to my little B2Bs?
Yeah. Why
is it me having to take that burden upon myself at the age of 7, 8? It's crazy, you know, when you really start dissecting that type of dynamic.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. So it starts really young. So that's an issue. And then at that point, you're teaching her that she always needs to cover up when she's around men.
Yeah.
Literally. Or she feels uncomfortable if she's a little skimpy, you know, she gets attention. You know, that's a lot on a little girl.
Definitely.
It's a lot. Because I've never heard that anywhere else. Typically, culturally. I've never been, and
I think I've heard it from, like, my Asian, friends.
Oh, that,
yeah.
That makes sense.
Just, I think people of color, for sure, in general, are a lot more,
prone to it,
for sure. Yeah, no, it starts at home. But yeah, nudity or wearing something skimpy doesn't make you a hoe or whore or whatever. Yeah. And you may be a hoe or whore, but who cares? That also doesn't matter either. But yeah,
business.
It's nobody's business. It's nobody's business, and you walking in your human form, I think, should be accepted no matter where you are. So.
Exactly. But be safe. If you are.
And sure, please be safe.
Yeah, please be safe. Take care of your body. It's still a temple. I think that is all for today. Yeah? Okay, we're all set today, guys. Thank you for tuning in so much. We have some good stuff coming up for you guys. I was gonna say something, but I'm not sure.
You're getting restless.
Know?
What?
Do they know?
Oh, no.
Do y'all know? Wow, stay tuned.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.